Adam Reese, thank you so much. And the White House is trying to make a hard sell to Congress to try to get them on board with the president's proposed nuclear deal with Iran. NBC's Kristen Welker is live at the White House. Kristen, good morning. How much defiance is the president facing from lawmakers?
Well, he's facing a fair amount of defiance, Jose. Just to break down this situation, there is legislation being proposed by Senators Corker and Menendez that would effectively give Congress the ability to approve the Iran deal. Now, the White House is saying that that could ultimately scuttle efforts to get a broader deal. So they're asking lawmakers to hold off on passing that legislation. But Corker says he has 66 votes that he would need from Democrats to essentially have a veto-proof approval of this legislation. So the question is, can the White House hold off and convince enough Democrats to oppose this legislation and to essentially hold the president's veto in place? The White House making a robust effort at outreach to lawmakers on Capitol Hill. And we also know that they are planning some closed-door briefings that they'll be holding with lawmakers. Yesterday, White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest asking lawmakers to evaluate the Iran deal on its merits, not on the long history of distrust with Iran. And that deal, the broad outlines of the deal, Jose, would essentially call for Iran to limit its centrifuges and also would scale back sanctions on Iran over time once the administration can confirm that Iran is in fact following through with the terms of this deal. It is an incredibly controversial deal, as you know. But again, the White House saying that any legislation that passes in Congress could ultimately scuttle hopes for getting a final deal in place, that final deadline, June 30th. Jose?